Hey folks, welcome back to Rich's Real Reviews. I'm about to leave and go see another movie. I'm going to go see Pacific Rim with my son Riker. But I thought maybe I should actually give a review of the last movie I saw, Ready Player One, Steven Spielberg's latest movie based on the book written by, I don't know, who knows. I bought my son the book because he's doing a book report on it, and he read almost the whole book over spring break. And then he lost the book with like 7 pages to go. Hopefully it's in his locker because I really want to read it myself, especially now that I've seen the movie. And I'm really glad that I saw the movie before reading the book because there's a lot of things in the movie that have these reveals, things you don't expect. And that's kind of cool to actually go to a movie that isn't as predictable as you think it's going to be. I mean, you know that the good guys are going to win in the end. Sorry, spoiler there. And it's Steven Spielberg, right? And it's a video game movie, sorta. It's more like a Second Life movie. If you remember Second Life, where you could go on and create a profile and be in this whole different world, except it's Second Life like you were in the movie Avatar, with this great 3D infinite world. It's just amazing, and the vast majority of the movie is done in CGI in this Ready Player One world called the Oasis. It's beautiful, it's varied, it's kitschy, it's got references to everything from Back to the Future to the Iron Giant to Star Wars and Star Trek. The only thing I didn't see was Goonies, but the movie itself seemed kind of Goonies-ish. It was so pretty cool. I mean, okay, last year Valerian came out and everybody was looking forward to that, and I really did not like the roles, the actors in those roles. They just seemed too plastic, whereas the two leads in this movie, I really enjoyed, and you'd think I'd have those names, but I don't, because that's not what I do. I'm just going to tell you, the guy and the gal, they both came across really well. They were authentic. They weren't trying to overplay their roles, and they had a good supporting cast. The villain was, not as over the top as he could have been, but he was over the top enough. A guy I didn't recognize. So the storyline itself was a lot of fun. You got to go in. You got to go and play the video game, find the Easter egg. The wizard was cool. The guy who created the game. And the whole point of the movie is he created the game, and then he dies, and he leaves an Easter egg that people have to find. People have been hunting it for about 5 years, and nobody finds it. And then, of course, our kid heroes somehow find a way to get close to finding it, and the drama behind the kids trying to find it versus a corporation trying to find it so that they can take over the Oasis and make trillions of dollars. That's your plot in a 30-second spot. If you like great CGI, this is some of the best CGI I've seen. If you like Spielberg, it is an adventurous romp with teenage heroes. If you like science fiction, there's some cool stuff. If you are somebody who's grown up with comic books and movies, you're going to love all the different references. You're going to probably see it more than once, or at least buy it so you can freeze frame and really examine some of the rooms and some of the different things in the rooms. Overall, the ending was satisfying to me. There wasn't really anything about this movie that, screamed Best Picture or anything, but it kind of reminded me of the first time I watched the Avengers movie. It was just fun, and it was believable. Everything worked within its own universe. And it's nice to be able to go to a movie and just experience that fun and have it be new. It seemed new and fresh to me. So go enjoy Ready Player One. Take kids with you. It's perfectly good for kids. There's only like one scene that's even remotely sexual, and it's not. So it's perfect Spielberg fun. Go and enjoy it. Now, maybe tomorrow I'll tell you what I thought of Pacific Rim. I can already give you an idea of what I'm thinking it's going to be like. Yeah, but I won't. Why ruin the fun?